Hi, I'm Amy. Welcome to the video. Hey guys, today's video is going to be my November favorites. I cannot believe that we are at the end of November, but we've made it to the end of November, which has been a very stressful month. This will be my last monthly favorites of the year because next month, instead of doing a monthly favorites, I'm gonna do year-end roundups, so it'll include anything in December that has become a favorite. Let's go ahead and get into these favorites. Okay, I only have two non-makeup and skincare related items, so I'm gonna go ahead and say those and get those out of the way. So the first one I have here is a phone case, and I'm filming with my phone, so I don't have my phone in it. But I really like this one because it's super duper slim and it doesn't make the phone any bulkier. And I normally have a pop socket, and I haven't added a pop socket to this one yet because I feel like it's small enough for me to hold without the pop socket. I'll probably still add a pop socket. But I also really like the feature here where this actually covers the entire area where the camera is. So it really helps protect all of those lenses. And it's like this really cool green color with a little bit of orange accent. And I've really been enjoying this phone case. And this other home item is these slippers. Don't mind them, they're kind of worn in. I've been wearing them for the past like month and a half. Both of these items I purchased on Amazon. I'll put links down below. But these are the Floopy brand. So I was looking for slippers that had the hard bottom so I could like wear them outside if I needed to, and ones obviously that were furry on the inside to keep my feet warm. And also I wanted ones that had some sort of cushion in here. A lot of the ones that I've had in the past have been like basically flat in there, and they really hurt my feet after wearing them for a long time. So I really liked these because they do have a cushier bottom than most. And then this hard bottom is a hard bottom. It is very like nice and thick, and I've worn these outside so many times. They're so thick that like when I'm in my house on the hardwood, I like tap. I sound like a teacher. I really enjoyed those. So like I said, both of those will be down below if you are on the lookout for either of those. And now I'm gonna do everything like kind of in the order that I would put it on my face. So I have been using these two skincare items, the Versed Baby Cheeks All-in-One Hydrating Milk. So as you can see, I've used like that much of it, as well as the Versed Hydration Station Booster with Hyaluronic Acid. Let me show you. I'm like all the way, I don't know if you can see it, but I'm like to right here. I've used so much of this. I have loved using these together. So normally what I'll do is I actually, this has like a little pumper. Instead of using like a cotton swab on this, I just pump it out, pour it into my hands, get my face wet. This has coconut water and bamboo extract. It's supposed to be the first or last step in a cleansing routine, but I like doing this after my face is clean. And I'll put this on to kind of give me the moisture so that when I put on the hyaluronic acid, it can suck that moisture into my skin. So I put this on, pat it all over my face, then I put this on, pat it all over my face, and I've really enjoyed these. I definitely feel the hydration on my face, and then after probably like 10 minutes, it soaks into my face really nicely and leaves it nice and hydrated feeling and plump, and not, normally when I get out of the shower, because I have dry skin, if I don't moisturize in some way right away, my skin will feel so tight and get like red and itchy and irritated. This really helps to like add moisture in right after the shower or right after washing my face. All right, so that's all I have for skincare, and we're gonna move into makeup. I am so glad that I put this in my monthly makeup basket because it reminded me how much I love this product, and that is the Pro Fusion Contour Palette. And specifically this shade right here. I have not dipped into the other ones very much at all, and I know that may seem like a waste of a palette, but this is like $6 or something, so I definitely think it's worth it to pay $6 for a bronzer. I would totally do that. That's very affordable. So I've really been enjoying this. I do want to, let's see, I love the shade of this. It looks cool tone next to these ones because these are so warm, but it is actually just kind of more neutral. But I'm wearing it today and I just feel like it does enough warming up of my skin, but also like contouring my skin without making me look orange or too red like some other ones that I've tried have done. So I really enjoy this, highly recommend. They do sell it on their website, so I would pick it up if you can't find it in store. All right, and I have two eyeshadow palettes here. And one of them is newer to my collection. I used it in my November monthly makeup basket. I will put that here. And I also used it today. But man, I really love these little 9 pans from Lottie London. This one is kind of, the mauves one is very mauvey and most of the tones are quite mauvey, where this one has like 3 distinct colorways. You have this very rusty colorway right here. It's very orange. This middle one right here, which is a bit more neutral, and then you have the cranberry. So in my first look with this, I did focus more on the warmer and neutral sections, and today I definitely went into the cranberries. I obviously dipped into more than just the cranberries, but I definitely highlighted the cranberries on my eye today. And I really love it. I think that this is an excellent drugstore formula. These palettes, I believe, are less than $10, so they are very affordable. And I love Pat McGrath, okay? I talk about her all the time. Her formula is immaculate. But this, I think, is a very good assimilation. It does not have glittery shades. So if you are like me and you prefer metallics over glitters, you would definitely like this. Let me go ahead and like swatch a couple of these. All 4 of these. And they're beautiful, very pigmented. And I really enjoy them. And then also I think that the mattes here are also super rich, and they're kind of like, they're creamy in texture in the way that they blend on your eyes. They are a little bit powdery in the palette, but on your eyes they look so creamy and delicious. I really have been loving this palette this month. And then this other one, which I did use in a fall makeup look using all drugstore or affordable makeup, and that is the Nomad by Juvia's Place. Now, when fall was happening and all the fall launches were happening, there were so many beautiful palettes coming out that drew my attention, obviously, but when I would look at them, the colors that I wanted the most were the greens. And so I was like, okay, I already have this palette. I dipped into it again, you know what I mean? And I just think that this gives me most of that grungy green looks just from these shades right here. And these, you know, mustardy oranges and yellows really play into those shades very well. This is like my kind of fall palette. I mean, like, I get, like, this is a fall look right here, but this is like end of fall for me. This is kind of like Thanksgiving and everything like that, whereas this was like the beginning of fall. So I was really loving this in the beginning of this month. I mean, I still love this, and if you are searching for green shadows, and if you have been looking at all these palettes out there and looking at the green shadows, I highly recommend this one. I think these are really unique shades of green, and they perform very well. So recommend that. The last actual makeup product that I have here is these 3 Propa Beauty lipsticks. I'm wearing one today. I'm wearing Closer or Closer, probably Closer because it has a money sign. So probably Closer. I'm wearing that one today, and it is the deepest one that I own, and it is this super deep neutral brown. It is not pink at all. It does not have any yellow. It is super neutral. And what I love about this formula is it's really no fuss. It really goes on so easily and feels like a balm, which might be scary for how like deep of a color this is if you're my skin tone, but it really just makes it super comfortable. I wear them with a little bit of a lip liner that's like my lip tone, and it kind of holds it together. I've not had any issue with these going outside of my lip line, even though they are so balmy and comfortable. In my full face of Black Owned Beauty, my Thanksgiving makeup look, I used the shade Her Magic, which is this really lovely rich brown, which is a little bit more like pinky based. And then I also have this like, which is a nude for me, Finesse right here, which is that, and that's quite neutral as well. Let me wipe off my hand and I'll swatch these for you. I really enjoy this formula. It's so comfortable, and normally when you wear a deep shade, people will go for like a matte lipstick, people including me as well, but I love having this super comfortable lip that I don't have to worry about, think about at all. It makes my teeth look whiter. I really enjoy it. And here, hold on, here's the shade. So Finesse, Her Magic, and Closer right there. And as you can see, the reflect to them, they are super balmy, super comfortable. I really enjoy them. They don't leave like a weird ring in your mouth or anything like that. They wear very well, and they have a whole range of nudes with different undertones and everything like that, so you could definitely find something for you. I would say Finesse was the palest shade, so if you are super fair, the Finesse shade is going to be more like a medium nude shade on you. But I mean, I'm pale and I got 2 deeper nudes, and I love the way that they look on my lips, and it's a super fall look, and I just like, I really have been enjoying them, especially for the season. Okay, the very last products that I have here are makeup adjacent, but they are not makeup products. Refer brushes that I purchased. I did do a like first impressions and showed application and everything like that on my channel. I will put it here. When the core collection was on sale, I did that. And I would definitely recommend to wait for a sale because they are kind of expensive. They really take into consideration the consumer's wants and needs from brushes, and they're beautifully crafted. The ferrule and all of this is so luxurious. I really enjoy them. So if you were only gonna get one brush out of all of these, I would recommend the number 1 because it is gonna be the most affordable and you're gonna fall in love with it. So all of these I recommend. If you're on a budget, I would look at the eye brushes. That is my final favorite. And that is all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. I appreciate it so much. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!